What's going on, Dragon Brawlers? Scott Simon, your guild master here for Players Guild. I'm joined by Loki Smith. How are you doing, sir?
Hello and good morning. We have been a bit delayed on this.
Yeah, well,
But
been quite busy with other projects
yeah.
and just life. I mean, we did meet up though, so we got to see each other in person, which was nice. That's been a while. But yeah, let's get into it. We've got all of yellow today, guys. So we're gonna cover Trunks and Zamasu, which I'm excited to get into it. So if you want to take it away with Trunks.
So Trunks is a very basic leader, right? It's a yellow leader. Trunks future 10,000 power when it attacks, draw one card. But then activate main if you have 2 or more energy and you choose one yellow Vegeta card in your battle area, place it under the leader. You flip this card over and draw one card, then add cards from your life until you have 6 left. So you
Oh,
can awaken turn 2 if you want to.
interesting.
Or otherwise, you can also awaken at 4 life to draw 2 cards.
Yeah, and I mean yellow Vegeta card. It doesn't have to be a 2-drop. So it can just be a 1-drop yellow Vegeta, right? So
Yeah. So generally, you will get, if you do the activate main, you net 2 cards positive. If you just awaken, normally you net 2 cards positive, so it's the same. Because you lose that one Vegeta, but you get 3 cards in hand potentially if they didn't attack you.
yeah, that's fair. And so on the awakened side, which I still cannot get over how good the artwork on that card looks. It's so cool. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Super Saiyan Trunks, Father Son Onslaught. Yeah. So what's this one do?
So whenever this card attacks, you may draw one card. You may draw one card, which is nice. If you
Ooh.
don't, choose up to one yellow Vegeta, yellow Trunks future, or yellow Bulma future with cost of 1 in your hand or drop area and play it in rest mode.
Oh, that's so
Doesn't
good.
doesn't negate the skills. Sadly, it needs to be a yellow one, but it just gives you that evolution source if you decide to not take a life. And if you have anything that tutors, that should be fine. And also, there was that old Trunks future, right? 1-drop yellow Trunks future in the not last set, the set before when we had Gohan leader.
Yeah, yeah. That's actually quite interesting.
Then auto once per turn when a yellow battle card activates an X evolve skill from your hand, you draw one card.
Oh, that's
So
really nice.
So this actually works with that old Gohan future support, right?
Yeah,
Because they
like
were all X evolve as well.
yeah, they go up that chain. So yeah, that is really nice. I must admit I do like that.
And then activate battle once per turn. Place one card from under this card in its owner's drop area. This card gets plus 10,000 power and double strike for the battle. See, this is what I don't understand. Why is it once per turn? In a whole game, you can put one card underneath this leader.
Huh.
Because you can only do it with the activate main on the front side.
Mm.
But yeah, I like the fact that you have that potential 10k defensive or offensive. And then double strike if you go for offensive.
Yeah.
Because it has no cost. So you are actually getting some value out of that Vegeta you lost early on.
Yeah, that's a good point. I like it. I like it. I think it's a solid. I don't want to say it's generic, but it's pretty generic, right? Like,
It's pretty generic because it doesn't check what sort of character activates the X Evolve skill. So technically, it could work with Super 17. Because oh no, that's Union Absorb. Never mind. Ignore me.
no, but like you are right. Like, as long as you're playing yellow X evolves, right? Like, you're gonna be
Yeah,
generating advantage off this. And then the front side is yeah, like it's a pretty solid, just cool.
correct one. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And then
Yeah.
depending what the Vegeta, Trunks future and Bulma future do, you might be actually netting some advantage with them.
Yeah.
Like if we have a tutor there, like Bulma future is usually look at the top 3 or top 5 to grab the character.
Yeah. I actually do really. Yeah. Yeah. Especially if you're doing it from your drop, right? So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I do like it. I do like it. So then we move on to our unison, which is a 1-cost yellow. It's my opposing the divine. Wow, nice name. Empower yellow 3. Auto once per turn when a yellow battle card activates an X evolve skill from your hand, add a marker to it. So again, really just pushing in on that X evolve, which I really like. Um,
Yep.
Activate main +1, draw a card, then choose one card in your hand and place it at the bottom of your deck. That's fine. It's
Cycling.
cycling.
I mean, that works really well. I think this would be an amazing unison for that Gohan future, right? because it lets you put back the cards that you need to have in your deck.
Oh
Because
yeah, because you can play stuff from your deck.
because all of a lot of them say that you can do it if you can play it from your deck, but not from your hand. So this one lets you put the cards back into your deck, so you can actually do it.
Yeah, that's actually a really solid shout on that. That is actually a really good shout. And then activate 4, activate
Activate
main
both.
-4, draw one card and choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards, okay, and switch them.
No,
Choose
in rest
them
mode.
in rest mode, and they can't be switched to active. So, I mean, I can't ever foresee doing that -4 intentionally, but it's a nice thing to have. Like, right? It's your main is there.
I can see it happening when your opponent has a low hand and just big bodies you can't do anything about. But yellow is good at just
Oh
getting
wait, no,
rid of
it has Empower 3. So actually, no, I can see this coming off. I
Yeah.
was thinking it was the other way around, where she has 3 markers, so then she passes 3 on. No, she gets the markers of the one she replaces. Okay, no, actually, I can see it coming off a lot quicker than that. But
But
yeah,
yeah, my problem would be she also gets 2 markers a turn, right? Ideally,
yeah,
because you have one for X evolving, one for the +1. But then if your opponent's battle cards are in rest mode, yellow is way better at KOing those battle cards
true.
than just stopping them from going to active, because in both cases they need to have no barrier.
Yeah, that's very true. Um, yeah, it's a I mean it's a skill, right? Like it's there. If anything, it could be just a draw one if you really need it. But then why would you
Yeah,
want to do the +1?
yeah.
It's
Because +1 doesn't actually draw you one card; it replaces one card.
exactly right.
In
It's
this
a
in
cycle.
this
It puts
case,
it at
you
the
get to
bottom.
draw one card.
Yeah. So interesting. Interesting unison. I am actually going to try it with that Gohan Future. I think that's actually really. I think this does a lot for Gohan Future, which is what the Unison Warrior series was meant to be, right? Like constantly, well, not constantly, but just always there to give things that have come before it a little bit of a boost because
Mm.
it's Unison Warrior boost. Then we have Super Saiyan Blue, Vegeta, Future on the line. It's a free cost, free specified yellow, 20k power, X evolve. So we're seeing it come onto the Vegeta now. One yellow, draw a card, yellow Vegeta with an energy cost of 1. So I really like this because it replaces itself.
Yes, and then it draws you additional card with a leader.
Also, so just to run something by you, if I go to X evolve this, I
Hmm.
draw a card, and then I'm met with God Sealing Technique Trunks. It goes back to my hand, right?
That is correct.
So I could then pay another yellow to draw another card.
Yes, that is
Cool.
correct.
Yeah, I actually really like this card.
Because this X evolve is not limit 1.
Yep, cool. I really like
Or
that.
once per turn. Oh, once per turn wouldn't work either, because you cover the card again.
Yeah.
It's not limit 1, so yeah, you can.
So when this card is played using X evolve, switch it to active. Oh, so basically, if you play it on top of a card that's attacked.
Yeah, either the card that's attacked or the card that was played with your leader skill, because it plays in rest mode.
Ah, yes, true. Forgot about that. Also, once per turn, when this card attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, ignoring barrier, KO it. This is great.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is better than that Mai.
Oh yeah.
Like,
It's also the theme we've seen with Realm of Gods is this is a rare, and it's a really
Yeah.
good rare. Like,
it's a really amazing rare.
yeah, I don't have any complaints about this card. It's a solid stat line. Doesn't really need barrier. Comes out for 1, replaces itself. Yeah, what more do you want?
Yeah.
And then here's the 1-drop Vegeta. Oh, Vegeta Father-Son Teamwork. Nice name. 1-drop, 1 specified yellow. Barrier. Barrier. If your leader card is a Yellow Trunks Future, do we have any other Yellow Trunks Future leaders?
Don't think so, no.
No, I don't think we do. When this card is played, choose one. Oh, okay. So you can draw a card, which makes it the cantrip.
Yeah.
Or play up to 1 Trunks Father-Son Teamwork from your deck or drop area with its non-keyword skills negated for the turn. Then shuffle your deck if you look through it. So I'm guessing we're going to see that card in a second, but
Yeah, it's just to spoil it a bit. It's exactly the same. It just can tutor for Vegeta Father-Son teamwork.
is it a 1-drop as well?
1-drop and barrier.
Okay.
And it can also draw a card instead. That's why the non-keyword skills are negated, so that auto doesn't work. But it keeps the
Right.
barrier. and that one is actually played in active mode as well.
Ah.
So when you attack with your leader, you can bring Vegeta, which is in turn going to bring Trunks, or bring Trunks, which is in turn going to bring Vegeta.
That's
Both
really nice.
both can come from a drop zone as well, drop area.
Thank God they made the Xeno tag for Vegex.
Yeah.
Could you imagine just powering off these two into Vegex? That'd be funny. Oh, I missed this card. If you want to take us through this one.
So Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Super Saiyan Trunks, father-son bonds. So we haven't seen this in a while beside the secrets, right? When you have two characters on one card.
I know, right? It's really nice.
Yeah. So it's an 8-drop, free specified yellow. This is a super rare for the set, for the archetype. 35,000 power critical. Activate main, 2 yellow. If you have 3 or more energy and you choose 1 yellow Vegeta and 1 yellow Trunks Future in your battle area, play this card from your hand and place the chosen cards under this card.
Oh.
Which means that you can do it on top of the 1-drops, which your leader can keep on bringing back.
Yeah, so even
This
if your
card
opponent
is
removes them.
Ridiculously simple to play. And I'm going to point out this doesn't have a unique, and that activate main is not once per turn.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm just putting it out there. Activate battle, limit 1. Place 2 cards from under this card in their owner's drop area. Draw 1 card, then choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO them. And this card gains triple strike for the battle.
Oh!
Triple strike critical, if you ever needed it.
That is... I like this card a lot.
So, again, this is an SR. Okay, this is going to be putting Mai to shame, but this essentially for 2 energy rather than 4 energy that Mai does exactly the same thing.
But KOs them rather than...
KOs them rather than stop them from switching to active. Also draws you a card and also gets a triple strike. And you can do it during your opponent's turn. Yeah, you lose on the triple strike, but you can KO your opponent's stuff during their turn.
Yes, like, so if they attack with something without barrier...
Yep. And this one is limit 1 for a good reason, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you can only get that triple strike critical once, but 35,000 power is a ridiculous power on turn 3 to have a triple strike critical.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's a really, really strong card. Definitely SR worthy. I'm wondering, because it's an 8-drop, right? The Trunks chain from that Gohan set.
I think so, yeah.
I think so, right?
I don't remember how it worked exactly, because it's been ages ago. Do you remember what set it was?
No, I do not.
Saiyan Showdown, wasn't it? No.
Supreme Rivalry.
Supreme Rivalry. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really solid card. And then we go to Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, Future on the Line. A 3-drop, 3 specified, 19k, barrier blocker, X Evolve, draw a card on a Trunks Future with 1 cost. Fair enough. When it's played, switch to, so very much like the Vegeta we saw earlier. And then its effect is... Once per turn, if your leader is a yellow Trunks Future, when your opponent plays a battle card or unison card, choose it and switch it to rest mode. That's real good. That's real good.
So one thing...
It's on the first card played, right?
If your opponent is a yellow... Let's say if you look at when your opponent plays a battle card, yes. It's on the first card. So the Trunks from set 13, Supreme Rivalry, is Evolve, not X-Evolve. Doesn't check the cost. But that 3-drop can actually play the SR that we just talked about.
Sweet!
But it plays it from your hand.
It's still good.
It's still good. But yeah, you can do that. And you're going to have cards underneath it then, right? Because the 3-drop goes on top of a 1-drop, and you can still play 2 cards from underneath it. So that SR actually does support multiple archetypes.
Nice. Yeah, so Trunks is fine. Ability to switch your unison to rest mode when they play it is real good. I like it.
Yeah.
But it is the first card they play, right?
It is going to be the first battle card or unison card that is played. Yes.
Okay. But it's once per turn, so it's if they play it in your turn, like so if they have a counter or something, it just makes it an attack target.
Yeah.
And if they play, so I actually really like this, and it's got barrier, right, and blockers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
really
it is always going to be in active mode, right?
Yeah, yeah, I really like this card.
Oh, actually, that's a fair shout as well, because the 8-drop Vegeta and Trunks can pick those 3-drops with cards underneath them, so you can put 4 cards underneath the 8-drop.
Oh yeah. Ooh, interesting.
I think you can.
Yeah, with
No, because the
none of the
way the
cards
eight
underneath
drop
would go to
is
drop, right?
yeah, the way the 8-drop is phrased. No, you only put the top cards
Yeah, so the ones underneath will go to the bottom.
to
Drop.
the to drop. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's better to attack with your leader, bring 2 1-drops out, and then put the 8-drop on over the 1-drops.
Yeah. Trunks, Faust and Teamwork, Barrier,
Yeah.
and then yeah, like I said, it's the similar to Vegeta, just grabs Vegeta instead of Trunks.
Yeah. And
Ooh,
are we
Bulma.
seeing Bulma? Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to take Bulma.
So Bulma is a 1-drop, 1000 power. She's stronger than Monaka.
Fair, fair.
When she's played, you draw 1 card, so you can tutor. Activate main, limit 1. If your leader card is a mono yellow Trunks feature and you discard this card from your hand, look at the 7 cards from the top of your deck, add up to 1 yellow Vegeta or yellow Trunks with cost 3 or less to your hand. So this reminds me a lot about that Super 17 we had from set 13. So you can just discard her, or even the Hirudegan stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's fair. That's a good shout actually.
So you can discard this, find your basic pieces. You can't find the 8-drop. But yeah, she's really, really nice.
Consistency, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, like if nothing else, you can play her as a when you attack, draw a card from your drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually really like it. And then we have some blue cards, but we're not going to cover those. So we'll move on to
I don't know what the blue cards are doing here.
Super Saiyan Blue. That's why it was there. Son Goku Future on the line. So this is a 5-cost free specified yellow. 20k dual attack. X evolve for 2 yellow. Doesn't draw you a card. Yellow Son Goku with an energy cost of 3 or less. When it's played, you switch to active mode, which is fair enough. Auto, once per turn, Spirit Boost 1. When this card attacks, draw 1 card and choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO it. I mean, I get it's a common, but like compared to what we just seen, it's
better than my.
Yeah,
It
true.
essentially does better than my, even though it's lower on the rarity, right?
Yeah. I mean, at least, right, like you X evolve, you get your marker on my, then when you attack, you take that marker off you got for playing the card to draw a card, and then potentially
And
KO
then-
something. So, yeah, it's
Exactly.
not too bad. And it
And
is
it's
a
also-
dual attack.
It is dual attack. The question is how easy it's going to be actually played, because you need to have yellow Goku with cost of 3.
That's true.
Or less, but yeah.
I mean, the good thing here is it's like it's not like a Son Goku future, right? Like there are plenty of
Yeah.
yellow Gokus and stuff. I mean, maybe even no, because Swap is GT. Never mind, ignore that one. Is Swap GT?
Some of it is.
Some of it is.
Some of it is not. Like Heightened Mastery or whatever it was, it's not.
Interesting. So there might be something there. I don't know. We'll see.
The free drop that swaps into Height of Mastery is not GT, because that's the Tournament of Power.
Oh, so there might be some funky shenanigans because its auto isn't limited to if your leader is a yellow Trunks future. So
Yeah.
Then we have Son Goku facing Goku Black, which that card for an uncommon looks stupidly good. When this card is played, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, add a yellow Saiyan card with an energy cost of 4 or less, or yellow Unison card with specified cost of 1 to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. This is nuts. So this can find a draw it, this can find the counterplay Goku. It can find a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. We don't have that many good unisons with one specified yellow, sadly.
No, we don't. But like, I mean, just consistency of finding a.
I mean, it's good to have a searcher like this, right?
Yeah. Activate main, and it being a Goku, right? There's just always implications. Activate main once per turn. Spirit Boost 1. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and a cost of 2 or less in rest mode and KO. It's neat, but
Cost 2 or less.
And the Spirit Boost, it's
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need to attack with it, which is nice.
That is true. I mean, like if there is a pesky 2-drop that's in rest mode, you play it for 1 and then you poof.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so I can see situations where it's useful. But yeah, it's just an okay effect in my opinion.
I'm a bit sad that this effect, the first auto, is not on Bulma.
It would be real good on Bulma. It'd be real good on
Yeah, it
Bulma.
would be, but at this point, with so many different X evolves, I am wondering if the deck is not going to struggle with finding the right pieces at the right time.
Yeah, I feel that. I think that's a really fair assessment because right, like this one is the one that searches out those pieces. It's like, well,
Yeah.
Bulma's nice.
She
Yeah,
just draws a card. You don't want to get her out that often, right?
yeah, you want that searched.
Yeah.
We have our super combo here: Super Saiyan Vegeta, Fatherly Assistance, Sparking 5, not Life at 4, so it's just Sparking 5,
Yeah.
draw a card. It's a built-in 0-10, so it's actually quite a nice super combo actually. Yeah, yeah, it's a nice super combo. Not much
Just
more to say on
at
it.
this point, it's just generic super combo.
Yeah, not much more
But
to say on it.
in this situation, he's not Vegeta's lineage.
I-
Even though the whole thing is about Vegeta's lineage, none of the
It-
cards have Vegeta's lineage.
We're not. Go and watch Espira's video.
Yeah,
That-
I agree. I agree
so
with this
sums it up
sentiment.
exactly. Literally, I can't. I was like, as soon as I saw that video, I was like, this is Loki. Like,
Yeah.
literally, like, this sums up everything we've been feeling about Vegeta's lineage. Super Saiyan Trunks, Skillush 20k, nice.
Another one, yep.
Yep. It's Skill uses Yajirobe, that's cool. That's cool.
Yajirobe was
Future!
Yeah, it was such a weird character to decide to bring back in that arc.
Yeah, it was, right? Yeah. But I mean, it makes sense, right? Because he's a survivor, he's a coward, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shadows
But
Aligned.
think about how old Yajirobe is.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, especially in that age, you'd be. No, because it's not that far in the future, is it? It's because it's just a different timeline. But then Trunks is older, so
Yeah, Trunks is like way older.
yeah,
It's 10 years in the future, right?
I think so. 10 is what I was thinking. So
So when he met Goku, he was already an adult.
yeah, I mean he
Oh,
has,
he's at least 10 years older than Goku.
he's got he ain't got white hair yet.
It's an anime. No one gets a white hair. They get bald or they already have white hair.
White hair is for power ups.
Yes. You just get old, and that's your power up.
Then we have Shadows Aligned, which is a really cool card for multiple reasons, mainly the artwork, but we'll see what it does. It's a 1-drop, counter-attack, negate the attack, very fair. Activate main for 1. Look at the top 7 cards from your deck, add a yellow Saiyan card, when it costs a 4 or less to your hand. Yeah! I mean, it's versatile.
That's what I want to say. It's versatile. You can either use it as a counterattack, or you can use it as a tutor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we have seen tutors like that just pay 1 to look at the top 7 to get a specific card.
True.
This one is very vague on what you're getting, right? A yellow Saiyan with cost 4 or less. It sounds a lot like Shugesh.
I can see it. I can see it.
It just gets into your hand, I get it, but it's just Shugesh was strong because it could do any Saiyan. Here you can get any yellow Saiyan, but it doesn't say mono yellow Saiyan.
No,
And a lot of decks don't only run, you said Saiyan Instincts, right? A lot of decks still want to run it. So you can actually tutor for it if you're playing more yellow cards in your deck.
Yeah, really good point. Real good point. And then just the artwork having a Trunks Future and a Super Gohan.
Gohan Future and Super Gohan, because you said Trunks Future and Gohan
yeah,
Super.
I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, like, I mean, yeah, they get away with it because it's like, oh, well, no, he's silhouetted. His opacity's been put to 90%. It's like, this is a very rare thing, and it's a cool thing to have.
Yeah, 2 different timelines, right?
Yeah, it's really cool. This must have got must have had a discussion for approval. Put it that way.
Although technically they're from the same anime, right? Because both are super.
Yeah, I
in
guess,
a way.
but it's like different timelines appearing on the same card. Interesting.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's cool. It's a cool little piece of Dragon Ball. So now we're moving on to Zamasu, which I'll let you take the reins on.
So Zamasu is it's a leader that we're looking forward to for a lot of reasons. So let's go. When this card attacks, add up to 2 Dragon Ball cards from your deck and or live to your hand. Shuffle any areas you look through using this skill, which is what made Traitor Dende so good, because you could find the 2 Dragon Balls. Because beside Traitor Dende, there was only Shenron leaders who could do that, like the actual dragons. The rest of the leaders was finding 1 Dragon Ball at a time. And then Wish. When your life is 3 or less, or there are 7 Dragon Balls in your drop area, draw 1 card, then place all Dragon Ball cards from your drop area at the bottom of your deck in any order, and flip this card over.
Interesting.
So you don't keep the Dragon Balls there, but you can also awaken based on your life, not only based on the Dragon Balls. Which is a good advantage for the Wish leader, right?
Yeah, it's also important to note that it's a Shenron leader as well.
All the Wish leaders are Shenron leaders beside Magicabura.
Yeah. So then Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black wishes fulfilled.
So this one is Saiyan, God, and Shenron. So activate main once per turn. Choose 1. Draw a card. Add up to 1 Dragon Ball from your deck to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Remove 7 Dragon Ball cards in your drop area from the game. If you do, play up to 1 Zamasu card with cost of 2 or less and indestructible from your warp, and this card gains triple attack for the turn.
Okay.
So you don't activate desires.
Okay, no desires again. Which, yeah, fair enough. Whatever.
Which is kinda what got me that it's not exactly a Wish leader. You can tutor a Dragon Ball from your deck, which, to be honest, I really want to build this deck around 1-star Dragon Ball.
Yeah? Yeah, because you don't have to attack, right?
You only need to attack on the front side to tutor them.
But it's not into leader, so it's like...
Yeah. As long as you have a target, you're fine.
Well, yeah, I mean, majority of the time there's going to be a unison on board.
Yeah. But yeah, then once per turn you can add 1 Dragon Ball. And then when all 7... Because when you awaken, you always lose the Dragon Balls from your drop. So you can't use the ultimate immediately either way.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Being able to play an indestructible Zamasu from your warp is fine, because it lets you go into Union Potara somehow. And then getting triple attack on the leader is fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's just pressure in it, especially if you're getting them down to low numbers or you want to push them into a double, triple strike range.
Yeah, but it just feels weird to give it to a leader and not to a battle card, right?
Yeah, no, I agree.
And for me, they did give, I think, 2 desires, and they still did give it an effect to activate the desires, so the whole idea of the cards being desires is a bit weird.
Okay, fair enough. So let's move on to Rumshi Universe 10 supporter. It's a 2 specified yellow unison and power yellow 2. If this card has 4 or more markers when this card is played, so ideally you want to be paying 2 for it with a unison already in play with 2 markers. Draw a card and choose all your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO them. Actually, that's a pretty solid.
Yeah.
It's a pretty solid.
Yeah, because one of the things that people keep on forgetting is that Zamasu is actually from Universe 10.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a really good point.
Zamasu is a trainee Kai from Universe 10.
Yeah, completely true. And then +2, activate main, place up to 2 Dragon Ball cards from your deck in the drop area. Then shuffle your deck.
Yeah. And then for 0, you can play up to 1 Gowasu card with cost of 1 from your deck, then shuffle your deck.
Oh, nice. That's actually really good. Yeah, okay, I actually really like this unison.
So this unison actually doesn't have any minus abilities.
No.
And at some point, it just doesn't do anything, right?
True.
And earlier than later, one thing that I like about this Rumshi is it doesn't need to be a yellow Gowasu.
No, you can play the 1-drop blue.
The blue one, yeah.
Which is top 3 for a god.
Yes. The yellow one does exactly the same. It's just yellow.
Fair enough. So yeah, then we go into Zamasu self-supported. It's a 2-drop 1 specified yellow, 0/5/10k. Indestructible, activate main, limit 1, pay 1 yellow if your leader card is Zamasu or Goku Black. Add this card to your hand from your warp. Okay.
Yeah, so you can pay 1 energy to keep on adding. Well, once per turn, you can add it from your warp to hand. The reason why it says your leader card is Zamasu or Goku Black is because the leader goes actually from Zamasu to Goku Black
Yeah.
when it wishes.
Yeah. Activate battle. Send this card and one Goku Black card from your combo area to their owner's warps. Draw a card.
Yeah, there's
So-
a whole combo with the 2-drop Goku Black in there as well. Which we're going to see a bit later. But essentially, that Goku Black warps itself at the end of a turn. So you can just combo it instead and then warp both to draw a card.
Okay.
And then you can pay 2 energy to bring them back.
Okay. Interesting.
Of course, you lose the combo power on that one, but
Coercion. So it's a Dragon Ball.
yes.
If your lead card is a yellow Shenron Zamasu, right? That is saying if it's a yellow Shenron Zamasu.
Yes, it needs to be It needs to be yellow Zamasu with a Shenron tag.
Yeah, and it's the same. It needs to be a yellow Goku.
Shenron.
Black,
Yeah.
You may choose one god card in your hand, warp it, and then draw 2. Oh, so I guess you could warp the Zamasu.
Yeah. Or the Goku Black. So this deck essentially plays about warping your own stuff.
Which, it's nice. I get it. It's cool. So yeah,
But the fact that you can warp any god in your hand of any color.
True. So like any Zamasus, yeah. So Gausus.
Goasus, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, draw 2, right? So yeah.
Yeah. So it's very similar to
and you'd add these back to your deck as well.
But then you need to activate them when you add it to your hand, or you need to actually keep on drawing, which is a bit scary. So I would not run 7 coercions in this deck. Essentially, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'd probably put a couple of 1-stars in, definitely.
Yeah. Or Super Dragon Balls, right?
Super Dragon Ball won't be the worst thing in the world. United in Will. Ooh, I like the card. This card gives desires, but can't do much with it. Activate main, play up to 1 Zamasu card with an energy cost of 2 and indestructible from your warp. So, I mean, I get it. You're paying the same cost to play it from your warp in this deck.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Because majority of those Zamasus have, or you can only, they have limit 1. All of the cards have limit 1 to get them from warp. Again, so technically you want the United in Will, but it just feels so weird that it's not that you can't activate it as a desire, right?
Yeah.
Especially Coercion only lets you warp it if your leader card is Zamasu or Goku Black Shenron, so you can't use that in any other Shenron decks. As Zamasu, the 2-drop we've seen, you can only add it from warp to hand if your leader is Zamasu or Goku Black. You can do the other skill with any leader, but yeah, it just doesn't feel like it should. There is nothing that's excusing this being a desire.
Yeah.
Beside flavor, it feels as pointless as the Vegeta's lineage.
Fair enough. Yeah. No, I agree with you there because it's like, but why?
Yeah, and we've seen multiple desires like this in the last few sets.
Yeah, just it has desire, but why?
Exactly.
Fuse Zamasu, Exterminating Force. If you want to take this one, this is an SR.
This is an SR. There's also a multicolor card, a blue, yellow. So we go back to those same colors that we used to have for Zamasu, which I'm happy that they didn't pursue further that green Zamasu thing.
Yeah, it went blue, green.
Yeah, then they went for the blue, yellow, and blue, yellow was fun.
Yes.
35,000 power, energy exhaust, unique, double strike, indestructible blocker.
That's a lot of keywords.
Big boy. X evolve for blue, yellow, and 2 on the blue Zamasu with cost of 5.
Okay.
And Aegis blue, yellow, once per turn. If your leader card is Zamasu or Goku Black card, negate this card's energy exhaust skill in all areas.
Oh, that's real good.
So for the old Goku Black leader, it's a really nice card that lets you go multicolor. Because it is blue.
Yeah.
When this card activates its Aegis blue-yellow skill, draw 1 card, switch this card to active mode, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's cards and switch it to rest mode.
Which is really nice, right? Because you can block Aegis, block again.
Yeah. The card is indestructible, so it can't really be that easily removed. And yeah, if you Aegis by discarding 1 card, you just replace the card, you get the energy back, you can do stuff with it again. The card is really, really good, and the only thing that is tied into the leader is removing the energy exhaust.
Yeah, it's a really solid card. I like it a lot.
And I think I would really like it. Again, we're going to that point that we were talking about the Grand Priest with Zamasu.
Yeah, yeah, I could see it. Then we got so this is the 5-drop blue
This is the
yellow
5-drop,
divine
yeah.
condemnation. It's got all the tags.
Yep.
When this card activates Aegis, you choose up to one of your opponent's non-leader cards and switch it to rest mode. Okay.
It's you don't really want to do Aegis on this. This is a stepping stone, but it's also indestructible.
Yeah, true. Activate battle. One red. One blue.
One red.
One yellow. If your leader card is Zamasu or Goku Black, and there is at least one Zamasu and Goku Black in your combo area, play it. So I guess you combo them, play them, and then use the other Zamasu to
warp them and draw a card.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, yeah, like you said, it's indestructible. So the only real problem against is it comes up against is red. But even then, 20k is difficult to remove.
So, yeah, this one doesn't have barriers, so none of them actually have barriers, so it's fine.
Yeah. Nice little combo there. And that's the reveals there. So going on to the last page, we have Gawasu the Careless, which is the top 3 for a god. And then you put the remaining cards at the bottom in any order.
Yeah.
Fair, nice consistency. Gawasu.
It's exactly the same as the old Gawasu, just yellow.
Yeah. Ooh, another Asai Goku. If you want to take this one.
So Super Saiyan Rose, Goku Black, future on the line. So a 3-drop, 1 specified yellow, 15,000 power. Permanent, this card is also treated as blue. So it's a blue card with no blue specified cost.
But is that only on the field? Because it doesn't say in all areas.
Yeah. It's only on the field. So if you're looking for a blue Goku Black in the deck, you can't add this.
Okay.
Nor can you discard it.
Okay.
Auto limit 1. If your leader card is yellow, any yellow. When this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's non-leader cards and switch it to rest mode, which is fine. I mean,
yeah.
Activate main. Pay 1 energy. Send this card to its owner's warp. Draw 1 card. Then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO it. So this needs to be first on board before you do that. But yeah.
Yeah. Just nice little. Yeah.
Activate battle. If you have 2 or more blue and or yellow cards in your battle area and or combo area, play this card from your hand or warp for 2 energy. 2 energy, play this, rest something non-leader your opponent has, then during your turn pay 1, warp it, draw a card, and KO it. And then you can keep on playing it back from your warp.
Oh wow, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
As long as you keep some battle cards with a barrier on board, you're good.
Yeah, this is actually really nice. Real nice.
Now the question I am having is this card considered multicolor when on board?
How did they roll set
to Vegeta?
Yeah.
They are neither monocolor or multicolor.
Cool, then that's your answer. Then we have Goku Black surpassing time itself. Auto.
Oh, this one we've seen. This one was on the announcement.
Cool, then we'll pass over it.
Yeah, but we can just quickly go through it because this is the one that you can bring back from your warp. You can play it from your warp to keep on milling more Dragon Balls from your deck.
Okay, there you go. You've done that.
But if you do that, you can't play Gowasu anymore.
Okay. For the game or?
For the game.
Well, no Gowasu for you. And then this card is a common. How the hell is this artwork a common artwork?
I don't know. But he looks way more like a manga than anime in here.
Yeah, like they've got a nice little shade going on. Colors are real good.
Yeah, the lines are way more defined.
Yeah.
It just looks amazing.
Yep. So when it's played, add a Dragon Ball from your deck to your hand. Activate main. Same effect of. Is it?
No.
No, different effect.
Yes. Yeah. You choose one of your Gowasu cards, place it in a drop area, place up to 2 Dragon Balls from your deck in your drop, then shuffle your deck. Good. So you sacrifice the Gowasu when he's on board to mill 2 Dragon Balls.
Fair. Mortal Loathing. When this card is played, top 5 for a yellow god. With 5 or less, or a yellow unison with specified cost of 2.
Yeah.
Activate main, pay 2 if your leader card is a Zamasu or a Goku Black card. If you have 3 or more energy and you choose this card and a Goku Black card in your battle area, send them to the warp. Choose a Zamasu card with an energy cost of 5 in your hand and play it.
So that's how you can play the green one.
Yep, the green one or that 5-drop that we've seen.
Yeah.
Wait, can Thingy evolve on top of... Oh, what have I done? I've gone on the wrong cards. Can the multicolour one...
It's not an evolve. It's you can play it for 2 energy from your hand if you have Zamasu and Goku Black in the combo area.
No, the X evolve on the blue one. It just goes on any 5.
Yes.
So
And not on the blue 5.
is it blue 5?
Yeah, blue Zamasu.
Oh yeah. You're right.
But it works with the set 10 one.
Oh, that's even better. Cool.
Yeah.
So then we have the Realm of God cards for yellow, which is Black Kamehameha.
Well, we didn't go through the. Oh no, we did. Just ignore me.
10k power, choose 1. If it's your turn, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO it. Fair. If it's your opponent's turn, draw a card, then choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards and switch them to rest mode. Really good. Just really good.
So it's a very weird one because until this card, we had 2 things that were always happening on Realm of the Gods card. A, you need to have all the energy the same color as your leader. Which I think in this case they took away because the multicolor stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
And B, the first effect, if it's your turn, always only targeted the battle cards
with
that cost more energy than the opponent currently has. So yeah, it's a different design. It works with what yellow does, switching cards to rest mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can remove anything that doesn't have barrier with it. Pardon me, with it. Or doesn't, or isn't indestructible, I guess.
Yeah. And the SPR looks stupidly good.
Yeah, the SPRs for Realm of the Gods look really, really nice.
Pay 2 for Body Steel if you want to take this one.
This is a 2 cost Desire with 2 specified yellow. Activate main, choose 1 Son Goku card in your battle area and place it at the bottom of your deck. Play up to 1 Goku Black with cost of 2 or less from your deck, then shuffle your deck.
It's a common. It's a common.
Yes.
It's fun, but I don't see it being used that much.
Especially that the deck at some point is stopping you from playing cards that are not Zamasu or Goku Black.
Yeah.
In every iteration.
Yeah, so it's...
Beside the green one.
It's a weird one. It's a weird one for sure. And that's it for yellow.
I expected more from it. I hoped some play on the desires is going to come in.
Yeah, fingers crossed they can actually make something work with desires, because we've got 2 desires here and still no way to really use them.
Yeah. Because they don't feel different than any random extra card at this point, right?
Yeah, I think that's a really good assessment. I do really like the SRs that we're seeing here. I must admit, I do love the Trunks Future stuff. I really am keen on that. I'm really excited to build it and see where we go with it. Yeah, overall, I'm impressed. I do like yellow this set. The Goku Black Zamasu stuff, I've never really played Goku Black Zamasu.
It seems a bit more gimmicky. I have a feeling that it is going to work reasonably well with the old Zamasu, with the field one.
Oh, the Tragedy Overground.
Yeah. I still love that card.
I mean, it's a really good card. Like,
yeah.
It is. So yeah, overall, yellows. Yeah, like I can't complain at yellow. I really like the Vegeta and Trunks stuff. Like, really do like it. And I'm not a huge Zamasu player, so I can't really say if it's good or not.
But that Goku Black Rosa is going to be really good in any yellow deck because it's again a generic yellow SR.
Yeah, the SR for sure. Like
I say,
both of the SRs for the deck are great. Rose and the Fuse Zamasu Exterminating Force are really cool cards to have in the pool, and the Realm of God cards as well. I guess you can't really fault them.
Yeah,
but yeah, the Trunks Future is my favorite thing out of yellow. Don't know if that's a hot take or not. But yeah, overall, not bad at all. Any final thoughts on yellow?
Don't think so. It's generally decent enough.
Cool. Well, guys, I'm sure we'll have some untapped potentials for you later. We do have the Great Priest versus Goku coming up at
Oh
some
yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll do Trunks versus Zamasu. That'll be quite a fun one.
Yeah.
Um, what else do we need to do? Blue. What's
I'm
blue?
not. I'm not. I mean, it's a beer. I guess it's a Beerus versus Goku, but who's going to play what?
That's probably we'll figure that out later. Guys, if you're new here, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want more Dragon Ball breakdowns, we are of course Player Guild. We do this for every set. We're also covering other card games, and we did just launch a podcast called Card Game Cast. You can go and check that out on our YouTube channel right now, where we cover all kinds of card games, be it digital, physical, or just it's a real good conversation about card games. So if you're a fan of the hobby, then please do check that out. The support from the
And
first episode was really, really huge, and we do it live. So if you
the
want to
next
see it,
episode is on Sunday.
yeah, so come and join us for some card games. We've got a lot to talk about actually this Sunday, so that's a really exciting one. So until next time, guys, we've been Players Guild, and we'll see you next time.